Hey, great turnout by our students tonight. I was pleased. We got out in the band. I thought our band was better than any football that was out on the field. I can tell you that. I thought that, this is really our second live scrimmage. Really happy for on our defensive side of the ball. We stepped up and made a lot of plays defensively, especially in situational football. Didn't defend the red zone very well at all last Saturday, and to come out tonight, and I think we only gave up one touchdown in the red zone. So, and the thing that stuck out to me defensively was some young guys that were making those plays. We got a lot of pressure on the quarterback, which we struggled with in camp, but I thought those guys up front really put the pressure on, and we threw the ball for most of the day. And I think those young corners are really making an impact, and their impact's being felt not only in these scrimmage situations but daily in practice. Special teams, that's always the last thing to come. Is we need some situational work. Our operations are pretty good. We've got to do a better job of making kicks under pressure, and then we've got to work, I think, on some things in the kicking game as well. Offensively, not very clean at all. We didn't protect very well. We didn't catch it very well, and we didn't throw it very well. So when you're trying to throw in a scrimmage, and those are the outcomes, it's not very good. A lot of that was what the defense was doing too. So with that, I'll open up for questions.
What do you have to do to clean up in 2 weeks?
Well, the good thing is we don't play for 2 weeks, and it's you go through camp, and I think today was practice 17 for us. So we've basically been running the same plays, and the defense has seen them. So they're doing a good job matching them. Now, with that being said, and there were some guys that didn't play, like Chun didn't play. We didn't play Silvers a ton. So there were some guys, B.J. Smith didn't play. So there were some guys that didn't play. But at the same time, we didn't use Emmanuel Thompson. But at the same time, you got to go out there and produce. And we just didn't produce. I think offensive line-wise, we got to be better than we were today. We were not very good up front yesterday, and we were not very good up front today too. So I'm not in freak-out mode. I think we're going to be pretty good on offense. And we've got 2 weeks. We'll get everything thinned down. We get into game plan prep. We don't have the whole menu of offensive plays like we do now.
I feel good to get back out here with my guys because we've been going through a hard fall camp. So we finally got to play in front of the students, and it felt pretty good.
How have you been able to build a chemistry with Brandon? Because you were here in the spring, but he was, only holding the Nerf ball. How have y'all been able to build a quick chemistry so quickly?
Oh yeah, during after he got off the Nerf ball, came from that injury. We always put in the extra work, the receivers and him. After practice and stuff, we stayed late, throw balls to get our timing down. And we still got a little bit more work to do, but I see we're progressing along pretty well.
What are your expectations for yourself this year?
I just want to be the best player I can be and help my team win the Sun Belt Championship.
How much do the other guys push and motivate you, like DeAndre and Emmanuel, knowing that they were first and second team Sun Belt last year?
Right. Their work ethic. When I first got here, I saw the way DeAndre and Emmanuel worked, so I feel like I had to uplift my game to be the better person, so I can. It won't be no drop off when I come into the game.
It's really easy to get him the ball. He's a big guy, 6'4", long arms, so just getting him the ball, breaking tackles, stuff like that, which you saw today.
Yeah.
It was a great outing. He always shows up in scrimmages, so he did really good today.
How much better does he make this receiving core and with DeAndre's?
It just adds a lot of depth, and we've been talking about depth the whole year with receivers, so just only thing about depth, we got 2 X's that are, can start.
Yeah.
And, in position, one goes out, next one in. I think that's the best thing about receivers. One guy goes out, another guy goes in, so I think that's really good for our offense, and, hitting deep passes. He's a really fast guy too, so, just hitting deep attack a lot better.
Few drops early, few overthrows. Were y'all just a little overhyped, or?
Nah, we just didn't come out, prepared like we should have been, and then that's on us. We didn't come out focused like we should have been. We just little things, Offense is little things. One guy on defense can make a play and make the offense, look bad. So, just coming together these last 2 weeks and had the boys. We're good. We're a good team, and we just got to come out and show it.
Student appreciation night. You had the band here blowing loud. A lot of fans showed up. What's your message?
Just thank you. Thanks for coming out. I know there was a soccer game tonight too, so go support them. But we appreciate all the students, and I hope to see y'all back September 9th.
Special deal. We rewarded scholarships to 4 guys today, and Gabe Hill. He's a guy that's played a ton of football for us the last 2 years, and done a good job. He's in a tough major. He wants to be a teacher, and he's in education, and he's done a good job getting his grades to a point where we can put him on scholarship. And we brought Corey McCullers, who passed away right before our 15th season. He was really close with Corey, and we asked Corey McCullers' parents to come back and present that scholarship, which, man, that was really special. And Gabe is very deserving of the scholarship. He earned that without a doubt in the classroom and on the field. The second guy was Zacc Weldon, from right here from Skipperville, Alabama, and a guy that played a lot for us last year as a redshirt freshman, and really an unheralded guy, true team guy. And I don't know if he touched the ball a single time last year, but he played 25, 30 snaps as a lead blocker and did a tremendous job. So he's well over a 3.5 GPA. He earned his scholarship. Hunter Reese is a guy that's been here all 3 years, going to be a redshirt junior, just somebody that's productive, and he stepped up, and he's positioned himself to be a player for us. He's in the 2 deep this going into the Boise game. He's going to play, and he's done well in school as well. He earned it. And the last one was Key Marvin Pitts, just your ultimate team guy. Zach's mom was here presenting that, and then Hunter's mom and dad both were here to present him with the scholarships, and those yellow papers are the true scholarship papers. And then Key Marvin's mom, his dad passed away when he was in high school, and for him to come, he's going to graduate in December, and he's got over a 3.5 GPA, and just probably as good a kid as I've ever coached. And our really, when you think of a teammate, the ultimate teammate, Key Marvin Pitts, and I can't think of a better compliment to give somebody than that. So to have his mom give him that at the end was really special.
It was great. I've worked hard for it, and it's a blessing, man. It's really a blessing.
How much does it make it that much sweeter that you're only like 30 miles from home and to be able to get a scholarship to play college football?
Yeah, I mean that's great. Coming from a small school, we don't have many people go and play in D1 football, so I feel like that could be an inspiration to the younger guys coming up behind me. That just because we come from a small school, we can still make it big if we work hard and believe